On the date of October the 1st, 2011, I was dispatched to a call of a reckless driver traveling north on Georgia State Route 17. The car was described as a white in color Ford Explorer. As you'll see in the video, as I meet the vehicle, it comes completely into my lane, forcing me to move over to avoid hitting the vehicle head on. As we passed, I looked into my rearview mirror and saw the vehicle did come completely into my lane of travel. If I had been 1 second later, we would have hit head on. I turn around and catch up to the vehicle, at which time I think the vehicle is going to pull over, and I see that's not the case. The vehicle continues to swerve on and off of the road, putting everyone on the highway in danger. The vehicle continues north, and at this time I had determined that the vehicle does not stop soon. We're going to have to use some type of immobilization technique, like a pit maneuver, or box them in to avoid an accident or an innocent bystander getting hurt. The vehicle finally does come to a stop just before the city limits of Elberton. So as I approach the vehicle and begin speaking with the driver, notice how many times I ask for her license, and notice how many times I ask her to exit the vehicle. Also pay attention to what she says when I ask her if she's been taking any drugs. And while I'm speaking with her, I can tell that she is intoxicated. I already have a suspicion it's probably a narcotic of some sort.
Go ahead and do it, okay? Let me see your license. You go ahead and get out for me. All right, let me have your license, please.
So she had her license in her hand the whole time. She was just very, very confused.
Are you drinking anything? No, I don't drink. What is in there? What's in there? That's some of my medication.
In just a moment, she's finally going to exit the vehicle. When she does so, she's very lethargic, very unsteady on her feet. She's using the vehicle to prop herself up. And lots of kids say, well, she's old. Well, she's about 60. 60 is not that old. I've seen plenty of 60-year-olds capable of driving and walking. So age is really not a factor in this situation.
How long has it been since you took the lower tabs? Go ahead and lean up against the bumper right there. How long has it been since you took the lower tabs?
As you see, she's propping against the vehicle. She's admitted to taking lower tabs.
10 milligrams. Took 10 milligrams? You took 2.5. What else have you taken? That's it. You been drinking any alcohol? No, I don't drink things. I take Coumadin, I can't drink.
Saying that she took 2 5-milligram lower tabs. We're going to end up doing a blood test after this. And believe it or not, she lied to a police officer. She actually had 8 different drugs in her system. One of them was morphine, the lower tab, and there were several other drugs in her system as well. So at this point, we're going to start doing field sobriety test. Again, she's very confused. She does have a lot of health problems, but watch as we start field sobriety. I'm checking her eyes. If you notice the space between her back and the back of the vehicle, you'll see her continue to lean back. And at one point, we actually thought she was going to fall.
All right. You ready? With your eyes on. You ready? All right.
She was having trouble during the horizontal gaze and nystagmus test following the stimuli. She said that she has poor vision, which could be the case. But based on what I saw from her driving, based on the evidence of what she had told me she had taken, and based on everything I saw here during these tests, I determined she was under the influence of a narcotic or opioid. At this point, I placed her under arrest. So right here, she almost falls over again, trying to pull her pants up. I do believe that she has health problems. I do believe that some of the prescription medication prescribed to her was probably necessary. But the issue is that she took this medication, got into a vehicle, and drove on a public highway and put everyone's life in danger. We do an inventory of her vehicle and find that she is in possession of all of these prescription drugs, all of which were prescribed to her. You know, just because you have an illness and you require certain medication does not give you a pass to drive on the highway and put everyone's life in danger. She was arrested and taken to the Elbert County Detention Center and charged with driving under the influence of drugs. So in conclusion, if you are prescribed a medication, be sure that it is taken exactly as directed by the physician, by the pharmacist, and lots of narcotics and opioids have warnings on the bottle that may say do not operate heavy machinery while taking this medication. You have to follow those directions. She was lucky today. She was lucky that she got caught by me. She was lucky that somebody called her in and we pulled her over before she killed someone or had a wreck and killed herself. A lot of people think that, well, she went to jail, she had a bad day. No, she was lucky. We caught her before she ended someone else's life.